for all of us. So Daddy, we've given a very small tribute to you with total love from Kitu, Preeti, Tony, Ritu, Urvashi, Rohit and me. Thank you so much for being such a fabulous dad to all of us. Thank you.
In family and God, whose multifaceted personality combines integrity with service to humanity. A loyal executor of his visionary guru, his elder brother. The self-made industrialist keeping up with the times. Orphaned at the age of 11, he came from Pakistan carrying only memories. This man takes us on an enlightening journey in pursuit of duty, adventure, and universal love.
The journeys have got many meanings, philosophically if you see. I would say, not only when you born, your previous births. You are born, reborn, born, reborn. So if you go into it, it's a question that you are Adi and Anadi. You are always there since the existence of this entire universe. You are there. Only you are changing the shapes. You are changing the body.
And he's really a magnet. He's deeply religious. Deeply spiritual and then very much a man of the world. Very confident. I think that's really quite fantastic.
I think I remember 2.5 years old, when I was 2.5 years old, I went to my Nanaji in a place like Bhera, that is district Sargodha. He was very fond of me. He hold my finger and took me to one of his ashrams. I used to have few shlokas, which when I used to chant before my Nanaji, he used to get exhausted that I know Sanskrit. Tumeva mata, pita tumeva. The five of us, Tony, Bobby, Purushi, myself, Duna, we actually have 2 fathers.
It's like almost the very connection to the real world. His his alter ego, his brother, his friend, his confidant, his God, more than his wife to him, we tell you. And interestingly, even to my mother, Chachaji was all of these things. That she also counted on him and continues to count on him.
मैं को दिन है वो होता दिन है मैं को रात है वो कहते रात है उन्होंने कभी भी मेरे को नाराज करने की कोशिश ना रखा मेरा ध्यान रखा अब तक
I learned by watching him in many ways. In all the ups and downs of relationships, he is always focused on the larger good. To put pettiness aside and be aware of what is important in a family. To forgive, to forget, to move on. It's very rare and admirable, this attribute. And the single-minded devotion that he exhibits in everything that he does.
In a nutshell, if I was to sort of, sum up what Bahri Sahib has meant to us, I think he has been a completely selfless person. He has put the family, and especially us kids, over himself in every aspect at all times, all through our lives.
He respects his elder brother like a father. Whenever he come along with elder brother, but then you will see that he must be comfortable. He first sits in the chair, then he will sit. And whenever he used to address his elder brother as like a father, which I liked it very much.
My mentor and my father-like brother, he used to always tell me, even when you are going with 2 bags full of samples with you in your hands, you should enjoy it. You should keep on changing your hands once and twice and relax. Or stop for a little bit and then start walking. See that by stopping that for 1 minute, leaving those bags back down, how much relief you feel. And then again you lift and start lifting. So the happiness is with you, within you. It doesn't come from outside.
In 1947, when the partition of the country took place, so they actually came hiding under a truck of hay.
From Pathankot, we went into a train which was filled with metal. बिल्कुल भरी थी, उसके ऊपर हम लोग बैठ के ऐसे जैसे रॉयल सीट्स में भी सब कुछ.
Bahri very early in his life had learned and understood the need and necessity of helping people, a quality which he retains till today. So when we reached New Delhi, he would go to the General Post Office and help the needy, illiterate and displaced people in writing their letters so they could be in contact with their loved ones. Such was his compassion and love that although we were all uprooted and distraught during the time of partition, he never flinched to help anyone. He bore no bitterness, but always looked ahead and kept telling me, the worst we have already overcome. Now things will only get better.
They started their business ventures with hardly any capital.
They would go into a brand new town, not knowing anything, very easy, come on an overnight train journey and start knocking on the doors. And his goal was very simple, that ये town में एक agent distributor बना के रखें.
First of all, what I used to do, shopping, good shopkeeper is there, I used to buy 2 chocolates. एक चॉकलेट उसको देता था खा. अब उसको क्या लगा बेची तो थी, कभी कैडबरी चॉकलेट खाई नहीं थी. और रिटर्न एक अलग इन्वेस्टमेंट, मैं खा के आज खा कोई बात नहीं. आई यूज्ड टू टेक फुल स्टोरी फ्रॉम हिम. तुम्हारे ये प्रोडक्ट कहाँ से लेते हो, या होलसेलर कौन है. आई यूज्ड टू मेक हिम फ्रेंड.
And my travels to all over the country and meeting all the various distributors and dealers. And some of them have been appointed by him way back in the 50s and early 60s. And they're still our distributors. And almost all of them say that, it's purely because of Bahri Acharyaji's perseverance and his, he came across as being extremely honest and good person.
He's very shrewd, but he's very compassionate. So it's a very nice combination, and I learned that from him as to how to deal with people so that they go happy. Well, and you're also happy.
With understanding, with love, you see, keep cards before the other person. Everybody is a human being. Once you will talk to them with love and affection, they will also talk to you with love and affection because you are a mirror. I feel always that I am a mirror. Whatever I am, the other person is saying. In my heart, there's good thing for him. He cannot have bad thing for me.
In order to get our baking powder accepted by the bakeries, he had to go and make, 3 o'clock in the morning, he used to go and sit with the baker, the master baker, and, actually get our baking powder tested along with the ones that they were using, the imported ones.
जिंदगी है क्या सुन मेरी जान प्यार भरा दिल मीठी ज़बान जिंदगी है क्या सुन मेरी जान प्यार भरा दिल मीठी ज़बान.
I remember when we started the factory, ours was the only factory on this planet.
They were newcomers in the business. The business was dominated by multinational corporations at that time, like Corn Products India, which is now part of Hindustan Lever. And in spite of that, Bahri Sahib and my dad they really put all they had into it and established a brand.
We started progressing because of the best policy which was there. Instructions were when the material used to come, we used to make the check on that day only, after 30 days, and we used to post them 7 days before. One printer was making certain supplies to us, and his bill was about 3 lakhs per month. Once I started working out the cost of that material which he was supplying, and I found that I think poor fellow is not getting even 1 rupee. So I called him. I said, Jagdish bhai, you are supplying me goods for 3 lakhs every month. What is your profit? My profit is that I have to make salaries to my staff. I know that your check will come and my salaries are paid. Even if I don't say anything, I know that my money comes and I can pay out. So this was the reputation built by us.
Custards and jellies from Wakefield. Easily made, quickly done. Custards and jellies for everyone.
Delicious Indian custards and jellies from
Wakefield.
Wakefield was awarded the prestigious International Food Europe Award 1980-81, the first time honor for our country in recognition of the high standard and excellence maintained by Wakefield for high quality, attractive and hygienic packing of the products and market penetration of the products in international arena.
He's been a great executor.
Yeah.
A great implementer. And Pitaji was a visionary, he was a kind of director. But I think without Bahri Saab, Pitaji wouldn't have been able to half the things that was achieved.
One thing, never to feel that I have come to take from somebody. I used to see eye to eye. I met presidents of the countries. You see, I had so much confidence that I can speak to anybody on phone. I can meet anybody by putting my eyes into his eyes. I never used to feel scared or inferior complex.
One thing which I always have appreciated, that he does what he really believes in, and there is no deception in his living.
For all said and done, even at 75, when he decided to take on a second partner after my mother died, clearly I was a little, shocked at it. But in retrospect, how fabulous to be so sure that he wanted a life, that he wanted to live and he wanted to live it fully, and that he needed a partner to do that. So I guess one really has to get one's head around the fact that he was willing to break so many conservative boundaries himself and had been encouraging with us to do that. And that's quite something.
He will sleep 11 o'clock और 5:30 बजे बराबर उठ जाते हैं, 6 बजे की न्यूज़ सुनते हैं, न्यूज़ सुनने के बाद उधर भजन आते हैं, वो भजन सुनते हैं, अपनी शेव करके नहा धो के 6:30 बाहर आते हैं और अपनी भाभी जी के साथ जाके बैठते हैं, फिर जाके मंदिर की पूजा करते हैं और इतने प्रेम से पूजा करते हैं, भगवान को भोग धर के सब कुछ करके फिर बाहर आते हैं, फिर दुनिया के जो फ़ोन आते हैं उनको आंसर करते हैं मैसेज पढ़ के.
I don't know, right from very beginning, I had a great fancy for phone.
I have grown up with Daddy on the phone.
When I was relatively, when the phone started, I used to walk to the telegraph office just to see how the phone is. I used to phone, one of my friends had a phone at home and I used to use it from there. So I was very fond and curious that when you can have a phone and you can talk and
The best gift for Dad was a phone, and it couldn't get better. And really, till date, any new technology really excites me.
Chachaji has been more or less a window into the world as we were growing up. I remember in the early 60s, it must have been, when he was a very young man in his 20s, and with not a lot of education, no exposure, and yet he had the gumption, the courage and the vision to embark on this trip to Europe, which I think was almost a month long?
In 1962, when I had my this journey of 34 days, I visited almost 24 cities, 24 countries you can say. Paris, London, Switzerland, Iraq, I visited Iran, I visited Kuwait, Jordan, as I told you, Jerusalem. I saw the condition in Germany. You see, I found that Germans were, so subjugated after this war that they had lost their identity. Then I saw the ruins, which the bombardments were done, and things were completely raised to level. Somewhere the factories were completely bombarded, and there was a time when 62 when you could see all those things. And they were building. The Germans were very, very enthusiastic to see that they sell their machinery to countries outside so that they could again establish their identity.
He would come back, tell us stories, and we learned that hey, there's a big wide world there. And it's wonderful and it's worth exploring and worth going to.
You see, he's still doing it. The latest thing is that a few days ago, a direct flight has been announced to Bangkok. This morning, he was gathering his group of friends and saying, shall we make a trip to Bangkok? So, he hasn't stopped.
He handed over a check of rupees 50,000 to Janaseva Foundation. I just casually asked him, this is for what? And then he said, look, myself and Janki we are going to USA next month, and Mukesh and Ashwin brought this business class ticket for us. I just got it changed to economy class, and I could save 1 lakh rupees. And this I am giving to NGOs like you, those who are working for the poorest of the poor.
Have cultivated an art of combining material and religious. On the one hand, he was a strict industrialist, but on the other hand, he is a great worshipper of Krishna. On every Friday, he would spend few hours in prayer, bhajan, followed by bhojan. It's a wonderful family, They extend a warm hospitality. And no sooner you meet Bahri, he has an art of taking you closer to his heart. In late 70s, I developed some heart problem and I had 2 attacks, and then I was set to leave for my bypass surgery to Houston. I met Ma Nirmala Devi Ji, Her Holiness, who cured me without any bypass surgery through her Kundalini awakening of Sahaj Yoga. And after that, I became perfectly alright, and I'm here today in 2013 before you without any bypass surgery.
One quality that you love your family, and not only you love your family but you love God's creation and are willing to help out and reduce the sum total of human misery and unhappiness in this world. According to me, that is the highest kind of religion.
I became a Rotarian in 1963. I'm happy to tell you that I was 100% with attendance of 100% till 2012.
कभी तो हंसाए कभी ये रुलाए.
We went to Pakistan. I tell you, before that, we visited the entire world for 5 to 6 times. But the thrill which we got when we landed at Pindi, It was fantastic. Body started vibrating, like you're touching your motherland. So after that, we invited 100 couples from Pakistan. And we made them stay, one couple with each couple in Pune. And 8 days we kept them here. And after 8 days when they were leaving, it was seen to be vacation. Everybody was having tears in his eyes. Pakistanis, hosts and guests. And they were just hugging each other, not moving each other. So we were saying, what is this partition? What is this war between the two man-made nations?
Chacha ji is a multifaceted person. I often feel that if he hadn't gone into the food business, he would have been equally successful in the alternative health fields, holistic energy healing, homeopathy, any such related professions. I think this is his secret passion.
One gentleman came, his fever was not going down below 104. And he was a big jeweler, this Bhimji, Bhavan Bhimji. Nattu Bhai was my very good friend. तो मैं गया तो उस पर घर में बोलते हैं नट्टू भाई को तो 4 दिन से फीवर नीचे ही नहीं जा रहा है, 104 से नीचे नहीं जा रहा है. I said, okay. I just went and I saw what he's wearing. I saw he's wearing a ruby, very big ruby, he was wearing. I just went, I used to have this dowsing in my pocket only. I just asked him, Nattu bhai, just hold my hand. I saw it and I found that this is because of this he's having the fever. I said, remove this ruby. I asked his wife, keep it in your locker or something. And by evening he was no fever. So I developed so much faith in this Jain therapy.
You know, at one time he was really involved with pendulum dowsing. When I first met him, he said, come, let me see who you're going to marry. And he did this pendulum dowsing and he said to me, you know, the man you're going to marry, his initials are going to be MM. And I had no idea at the time that he meant, or I don't know whether he knew, but MM are Tony's initials.
He's always very good at taking the bull by the horns, I think. You know, if an idea appeals to him, he wants to take it forward immediately. Our foundation, the Scholarship Foundation, Dr. Mashelkar had suggested we needed some science scholarships. So in a conversation he said, yes, I think we'll start something. And before we knew it, he had started it all and the ball was rolling. And it's been 6 years now.
It is not just giving money, tossing it over, but it is also mentoring, you know. And the most touching thing as far as this is concerned is that we tend to look at the urban kids who are smart, intelligent, who have access to things, but we don't look at the rural kids. And it is incredible the number of rural kids who have benefited by these science scholarships. And you should hear them. They say we were made because of these scholarships. So I think Bahri's contribution to building the future of India by building young scientists, I think is absolutely incredible, and the commitment with which he has done it. And I can say the same thing about his other endeavors, whether it is to do with peace, whether it is to do with education. And he has this global view of things, you know. I mean, his feet are on the ground, but his eyes are in the sky, and his vision is so broad.
हेलो, आओ बच्चों, तुम्हें एक कहानी सुनाऊं। एक था राजे का बेटा।
My mentor, father, brother Sri S.P. Malhotra told me one thing, that whatever time is left with you, you should see that you should develop maximum skill. Don't create beggars. Train them so that they could be useful to the society and they could employ more people. So this is my aim of life, and I am going on this in a very rapid way. As an individual, I used to see, am I putting my hard work into it? Am I putting my initiative? Am I doing the things in the right way? Am I keeping up the traditions of my family? Am I maintaining my character? Am I helpful to anybody I meet? These are my questions as an individual. एक राजे का बेटा लेकर उड़ने वाला घोड़ा देश देश की तैर की खातिर अपने घर पे निकला उड़ते उड़ते चलते चलते थक गए उसके पाँव उड़ते उड़ते चलते चलते थक गए उसके पाँव तो एक पर बैठ गया वो देख के धरती छाँव इसने धोनी ने अपनी प्रतिमा बनाई इसको सुनकर परियों की तादादें दौड़ी आई इसको सुनकर परियों की तादादें दौड़ी आई अच्छा बच्चों जानते हो क्या हुआ उसके बाद बहुत देर तक आपस में दोनों दिन भर कर खेले दोनों में खाए मिलजुल कर सेब अनार और केले अगर तुम्हें वो शहजादी मिल जाए तो उसके साथ खेलोगे
Here's to a man who has lived life fully with integrity and love and continues to do so. To a man who has carved out his position in society by commanding respect due to his deeds and actions alone. To the generous, caring and dutiful brother, father, husband, uncle and friend that you are, we salute you.
You can start again now. Okay, so I'm Urvashi. Is it started?
I really can't express it better than this, that, that we are blessed for having him as our uncle.
जिंदगी है क्या सुन मेरी जान प्यार भरा दिल मीठी ज़बान जिंदगी है क्या सुन मेरी जान प्यार भरा दिल मीठी ज़बान प्यार तुझे देगा वो मालिक ओ प्यारे ज़बान मैं तेरी मीठी करूँगा
Daddy, on your 80th birthday, all I can say is wish you health, and I couldn't have wished for a better father in my whole life. Thank you.
बार बार दिन ये आए बार बार दिल ये गाए आप जियो हजारों साल यही है मेरी आरज़ू Happy birthday to you Happy birthday to you Happy birthday dear Chacha ji Happy birthday to you
Bahri ji, on your 80th birthday, my best wishes to you and to Bhabhi ji. Keep on smiling, keep on extending your warmth to your friends and to your relatives, and keep on doing something for this great city, which is known as Oxford of the East.
My wish for you, Chacha ji, is simply this, that you are blessed with tremendous energy to fulfill all your dreams and continue to be inspirational and the guiding light that you are in all our lives.
My dear Bahri, my message to you on your 80th birthday, as you are a positive person, you think positive thinking, never think of negative. Keep helping the young people for their education. That is the only thing, quality, specifically the girl, which India is lacking. We should improve the quality of the girl education. That is my message to you.
बोलना चाहती हूँ कि मेरे लाख लाख आशीर्वाद करोड़ करोड़ बधाई और भगवान करे मेरी उम्र भी इनको लग जाए और ऐसे ही अच्छे काम में करते रहे। बड़ी खुशी होती है जब मैं इनको अच्छे काम करते देखती हूँ। भगवान करे और भी करते रहे।
My most beloved brother, Bhai Sahib, my Bhaichan, my love and utmost affection on your 80th birthday. खुशियाँ ही खुशियाँ बरसे तुम रहो जहाँ जहाँ, मांगी है मेरे दिल ने दुआएं कहाँ कहाँ। जन्मदिन आपको भैया मुबारक हो मुबारक हो।
On your 80th birthday, Chachaji, I just want to first of all tell you what you mean to me, and I think to all of us, that I don't know a more giving person. I really don't know. I'm thinking and I don't know a more giving, more generous person than you are. How you have kept us all in your heart and been there for us every time, given us so much of yourself. So much of your 80 years has been for us. I don't know how much has been for you, yourself, but how much, most of it has been for other people. And I don't know anyone who does that. So I really want to thank you for that. And may you live forever. May you live forever and may you always be there for yourself, for all.
ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी सबको गले से लगाते चलो।
सामने से चलती है वो एंड तक लो, सबको लो, ऐसे ये लाइन
दिन हो 50,000। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे my dear Raji. I always call Raji.
Popsy, on your birthday, I just want to say one thing, that may you live to be above 100, and may this ball of energy that you are continue to rise and rise and rise and keep on spreading the love and joy that you always are filled with. I wish you a very, very happy birthday and many, many more beautiful ones to come.
Dearest Chachaji, I want to wish you not just a happy 80th birthday, but many, many, many more happy birthdays and lots of love from all of us.
भाई साहब 80 साल के आप बन रहे हो, राइट? हम तो यही कहेंगे कि भाई हमारी उम्र भी आपको लग जाए, 1000 साल आप जियो और जो अच्छे अच्छे काम आप कर रहे हो आप करते जाओ, यही हमारी प्रभु के आगे प्रार्थना है. I wish you the best that ever is.
I know that he has completed his 80th year, but in September last, I completed 90 years. So I'm not very much impressed by 80.
Bahri, you have played a great innings so far and you are 80 not out, okay? We want to see your century. And I hope to be around when you do that century, by the way, and we'll celebrate it together.
Chachaji, wishing you a very happy, fantastic 80th birthday and many, many more happier ones to come. What I wish for you is that all along you've been doing what you have to do. Now on, I wish you do what you want to do, what you love to do. And please do it and enjoy yourself. I also want to thank you for your unconditional love that you have given us for so many years, all our lives. I want to thank you for forgiving us our follies and still loving us as much as you've always done, and you always do. And thank you so much for all your assistance, your guidance, and your advice, even when so often we don't take it. And my final wish is that I hope that in all our future janams, all of us get a Chachaji like you forever.
Of things, you know, I mean, his feet are on the ground, but his eyes are in the sky and his vision is so broad.
हेलो, आओ बच्चों, तुम्हें एक कहानी सुनाऊं. एक था राजे का बेटा.
My mentor, father, brother Sri S.P. Malhotra told me one thing, that whatever time is left with you, you should see that you should develop maximum skill. Don't create beggars. Train them so that they could be useful to the society and they could employ more people. So this is my aim of life, and I'm going on this in a very rapid way. As an individual, I used to see, am I putting my hard work into it? Am I putting my initiative? Am I doing the things in the right way? Am I keeping up the traditions of my family? Am I maintaining my character? Am I helpful to anybody I meet? These were my questions as an individual. एक राजे का बेटा लेकर उड़ने वाला घोड़ा, देश देश की तैर की खातिर अपने घर पे निकला। उड़ते उड़ते चलते चलते थके गए उसके पाँव, उड़ते उड़ते चलते चलते थके गए उसके पाँव। तो एक पर बैठ गया वो देख के धरती दिखाओ, इसने धोनी ने अपनी प्रतिमा बनाई, इसको सुनकर परियों की शहज़ादी दौड़ी आई, इसको सुनकर परियों की शहज़ादी दौड़ी आई। अच्छा बच्चों, जानते हो उसके बाद क्या हुआ? उसके बाद बहुत देर तक आपस में दोनों दिन भर कर खेले, दोनों में खाए मिलजुल कर सेब, अनार और केले। अगर तुम्हें वो शहज़ादी मिल जाए तो उसके साथ खेलोगे?
Here's to a man who has lived life fully with integrity and love and continues to do so. To a man who has carved out his position in society by commanding respect due to his deeds and actions alone. To the generous, caring and dutiful brother, father, husband, uncle and friend that you are, we salute you.
You can start again now. Okay, so I'm Urvashi. Is it started?
I really can't express it better than this, that, that we are blessed for having him as our uncle.
जिंदगी है क्या सुन मेरी जान, प्यार भरा दिल मीठी ज़बान। जिंदगी है क्या सुन मेरी जान, प्यार भरा दिल मीठी ज़बान। प्यार तुझे देगा वो मालिक, ओ प्यारे ज़बान मैं तेरी मीठी करवाऊं।
Daddy, on your 80th birthday, all I can say is wish you health, and I couldn't have wished for a better father in my whole life. Thank you.
बार बार दिन ये आए, बार बार दिल ये गाए, आप जियो हजारों साल, यही है मेरी आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Chacha ji, happy birthday to you.
Bahri ji, on your 80th birthday, my best wishes to you and to Bhabhi ji. Keep on smiling, keep on extending your warmth to your friends and to your relatives, and keep on doing something for this great city, which is known as Oxford of the East.
My wish for you, Chacha ji, is simply this, that you are blessed with tremendous energy to fulfill all your dreams and continue to be inspirational and the guiding light that you are in all our lives.
My dear Bahri,
My message to you on your 80th birthday, as you are a positive person, you think positive thinking, never think of negative. Keep helping the young people for their education. That is the only thing, quality, specifically the girl, which India is lacking. We should improve the quality of the girl education. That is my message to you.
बोलना चाहती हूँ कि मेरे लाख लाख आशीर्वाद, करोड़ करोड़ बधाई, और भगवान करे मेरी उम्र भी इनको लग जाए और ऐसे ही अच्छे काम में करते रहें। बड़ी खुशी होती है जब मैं इनको अच्छे काम करते देखती हूँ। भगवान करे और भी करते रहें।
My most beloved brother, Bhai Sahib, my Bhaijaan, my love and utmost affection on your 80th birthday. खुशियाँ ही खुशियाँ बरसे तुम रहो जहाँ जहाँ, मांगी है मेरे दिल ने दुआएं कहाँ कहाँ। जन्मदिन आपको भैया मुबारक हो।
On your 80th birthday, Chachaji, I just want to first of all tell you what you mean to me, and I think to all of us, that I don't know a more giving person. I really don't know. I'm thinking and I don't know a more giving, more generous person than you are. How you have kept us all in your heart and been there for us every time, given us so much of yourself. So much of your 80 years has been for us. I don't know how much has been for you, yourself, but how much, most of it has been for other people. And I don't know anyone who does that. So I really want to thank you for that. And may you live forever. May you live forever and may you always be there for yourself, for all that.
ज्योत से ज्योत जगाते चलो, प्रेम की गंगा बहाते चलो, राह में आए जो दीन दुखी सबको गले से लगाते चलो।
सामने से चलती है वो एंड तक लो, सबको लो, ऐसे ये लाइन
दिन हो 50,000। हैप्पी बर्थडे टू यू, हैप्पी बर्थडे my dear Raji. I always call Raji. Popsy, on your birthday, I just want to say one thing, that may you live to be above 100, and may this ball of energy that you are continue to rise and rise and rise and keep on spreading the love and joy that you always are filled with. I wish you a very, very happy birthday and many, many more beautiful ones to come.
Dearest Chachaji, I want to wish you not just a happy 80th birthday, but many, many, many more happy birthdays and lots of love from all of us.
भाई साहब 80 साल के आप बन रहे हो, राइट? हम तो यही कहेंगे कि भाई हमारी उम्र भी आपको लग जाए, 1000 साल आप जियो और जो अच्छे अच्छे काम आप कर रहे हो आप करते जाओ, यही हमारी प्रभु के आगे प्रार्थना है. I wish you the best that ever is.
I know that he has completed his 80th year, but in September last, I completed 90 years. So I'm not very much impressed by 80.
Bahri, you have played a great innings so far and you are 80 not out, okay? We want to see your century. And I hope to be around when you do that century, by the way, and we'll celebrate it together.
Chachaji, wishing you a very happy, fantastic 80th birthday and many, many more happier ones to come. What I wish for you is that all along you've been doing what you have to do. Now on, I wish you do what you want to do, what you love to do. And please do it and enjoy yourself. I also want to thank you for your unconditional love that you have given us for so many years, all our lives. I want to thank you for forgiving us our follies and still loving us as much as you've always done, and you always do. And thank you so much for all your assistance, your guidance and your advice, even when so often we don't take it. And my final wish is that I hope that in all our future janams, all of us get a Chachaji like you forever. Would you like to come here or idhar kursi rakh?
Friends, I do not know how I can respond to so much love and affection showered by my family members and my friends. I do not find words from the vocabulary as to how I should thank them. I only wish that they should have this soft corner for me till my last breath, and God should give me so much strength and power that I could serve them and serve the humanity at large. My mentor, my elder brother, Shri S.P. Malhotra ji, left a big work for me, a big job for me. And he said that I should develop maximum skilled people. I should teach skill to girls, underprivileged students, boys, girls, so that they could earn their livelihood on their own. Not only that, but they could also provide jobs to other people. I have my good team with me, very good associates like Jan Seva Foundation, Maher, and several other institutions like Symbiosis, MIT. They all are with me and they say, yes, we are with you. Whatever you do, we will be with you. And I'm sure that whatever breaths I have, I should spend them in creating and serving the poor. With a lot of thanks to you all, that you all have come, honored me by being with me over here. And thank you, thank you, thank you, my most mother-like Bhabi ji, who said the words which I didn't like, that I should get her life. No, a son will always see that the mother should have longer life. And all the family members, friends, I'm very, very again grateful to you, and I salute you all. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I think Dr. Sancheti wanted to say something, so I'll request him to.
It takes me back to my memories. Remember 1968, he came to my consulting room in front of the modern high school where I was running Motwani nursing home, and with whom, one of the workers in the factory who had injury to the hand, and he came personally along with that in my hospital. I was amazed how the owner of the factory is coming with a person. That made me to attract to his nature and helping the people. And from that time, I knew that. Then our friendship grew. Then he told me to join Rotary, but on two conditions. Number one, my attendance should be 100%. And I did that, Bahri. When I was missing the Rotary on Monday, I used to go to Satara or Mahabaleshwar to make it, that was on Saturday, to make it 100%. And I continued the Rotary till I made it 100%. He gave me a lot of hints in my life. Number one, I remember, he used to tell me, don't leave your house without giving namaskar to your parents. And believe me, Bahri, even today, I do that before leaving my house. Namaskar to your parents. Parents are the one who has brought you in this life and given you the culture. He used to tell me, to whom you should born is not in your hands. but to get the culture from your parents in your hand, and you start that with offering namaskar to them and get the culture. Bahri has been so kind to me. Once, Bahri, remember in 1978, the income tax law section 3512 came, and he told me, why don't you apply to that? I applied, I got that recess law because of which the Century Hospital has been created. So much his contribution to me in my life. SP, whenever you used to meet, he gave me one more hint, both of them, smile all the time. So much so that SP gave me the title Laughing Mother. Well, I wish you all in the...
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you so much. Friends, we'd like to cut the birthday cake, but in keeping with the tradition of the family, we will say the Gayatri Mantra thrice before he does it. Please join us.
निर्भय अकाल मूर्त अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भव निर्भय अकाल मूर्त अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद एक ओंकार सतनाम करता पुरख निर्भव निर्भय अकाल मूर्त अजूनी सैभं गुर प्रसाद
हरि ओम।
दिल ये गाए तुम जियो हजारों साल यही है सबकी आरज़ू। Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday dear Chacha ji, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.